Good evening and welcome to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen. It is June 4th, 2024. This is the public hearing. Call this public hearing to order. Only item of business is the Ordinance 2024-06, an ordinance of the City of Laverne, Tennessee, adopting the annual budget and tax rate for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. At this point, the podium is open. If anyone would like to come up and speak on the budget, now would be the time. Seeing no one, we are going to go ahead and close out the public hearing, and we will re-adjourn at 7 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting. It is June 4th, 2024. It is 7 p.m. Call this meeting to order. We do have a quorum. First, we're going to have the presentation of colors by the Fire Department Honor Guard. Then we will have the prayer with Alderwoman Haas and the Pledge of Allegiance with Alderman Waldron. If everyone would please stand.
Arms.
Everyone bow your heads. Our Father in heaven, thank you for bringing this great group of citizens together for our Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting and for the presentation of colors by the Fire Department Color Guard. Father, please keep Alderman Hobbs and her family in your prayers due to the passing of her grandmother. Keep them, all of her family, safe travels as they go to Pennsylvania for the services and returning home. Father, please bless our first responders, our police officers, and our firemen. Keep them safe in this hot weather. Father God, please bless the citizens of our community. Keep them safe. In all these, we ask in your Son's name. Amen.
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 I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Right. Face. Forward. March.
Thank you. First order of business is to approve the minutes from the May 2nd, 2024 workshop and the May 7th, 2024 regular meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Motion passes. Now moving on to presentations. Chief Mays.
I'd like to call up Officer Darby and Cameron Snyder. Come on up here. All right, you're here. This is one of the great parts of the job. So I'd like to present you with this citizen commendation for coming to the assistance of one of my officers, Officer Darby. And the details of the event are as follows. On April 15th, 2024, K-9 Officer Darby was in pursuit of a wanted subject that tried to drive her car through traffic, striking a black Ford Fusion. When the suspect realized she was stuck, she fled from the vehicle on foot and ran down the I-24 West on-ramp off of Waldron Road. K-9 Officer Darby initiated a foot pursuit after the suspect when he injured his left hamstring. During this time, Mr. James Snyder, known as Cameron, observed Canine Officer Darby to be injured and offered assistance by transporting him closer to the suspects. With the assistance of Mr. James Snyder, Canine Officer Darby was able to secure and arrest the wanted subject. So a citizen commendation is presented to a civilian or citizen in recognition of commendable service through assistance and support rendered to the Laverne Police Department. So it is my honor, my privilege to present this citizen commendation to you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
In addition to the citizen commendation, I would also like to present you with my Chiefs of Excellence in Service coin. I give this to my officers when they do a job well done. I want to present that to you as well.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for your assistance.
Thank you.
All right.
Good job, sir.
That is very wonderful to see, and again, thank you, Cameron. We appreciate you very much. Moving on, we've had nobody sign up for the public comment period. Now we're going to move on to departmental reports, and the police department, Chief Mays, you're back up.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman, you have the report before you. There are a couple of items that I just want to highlight at face value. The report may raise some eyebrows, but I just wanted to go over a few things. The residential and business burglaries, 2 of those were residential. 1 resulted in arrest of a subject. 3 were business related. The hours and the time, days of the week that these are occurring are Friday through Sunday, sometime between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. Robberies shows a 200% increase. That involves the bank robbery, in which we had 2 subjects rob the Regions Bank. We were able, through the Alpers, to identify our getaway driver, and then we were later, through investigative efforts, our detectives were able to identify the actual bank robber himself, and we have warrants out for that individual as well. When it comes to the increase to assaults, that includes domestic, and approximately 59%, is 59.1% of our assaults are DV related. Moving on to the next page, arrests, you see some red, but these are actual, in my mind, these are actual good things. We have increased our number of arrests 85%. We have our DUI arrests are up 78.9%, and drug-related arrests are up 29.1%. And I believe that's because of our proactive efforts that we're doing as a whole as a department. Because of our increased traffic activity, I believe that directly correlates to our crashes and injury crashes, which are down 43.4% and 37.5% respectively. And our traffic stops are up 20.4%. So things are trending in the right direction. I'll entertain any questions.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Moving on to the fire department, Chief Beasley.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman. I do appreciate you giving our Honor Guard an opportunity to present the colors tonight. It's a new unit for us, brand new uniforms. We've had a couple of events that we've been to. I believe we've been contacted by the high school, so definitely a public service. So thank y'all for allowing us to do that. Hope that you've had an opportunity to review the monthly report. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I think everything's trending well. You will see an increase in the courtesy inspections as part of our pre-fire plan that we do annually. We try to make sure that we visit every single building in the city. Reduces property loss, protects lives, and then it provides us a safer environment if there is an emergency there. And is there any questions about the new fire station?
Chief, tell us about the new fire station.
Well, I think right now you'd say that we're close to our newest contract date. You'll see a change order in front of you tonight that they've asked to increase their contract date by 28 days, and that's based on delivery of the front doors, the bay doors. They're a very specialty item. It's been delayed in manufacture. We hope that will ship by June 17 if we're lucky. Each one of those doors could take as much as 2 days per door to install. So I feel real confident in where we're going. We're making progress every single day. This is a really good quality product that the contractors have put on that site for us, and I think this will serve the city for a long period of time for sure.
So other than the doors, it should be ready by June 8th?
No, sir, it will not make that timeline. We had the previous change order, moved them to June 15. And he was saying, the superintendent was saying he believes he can meet that date, but their actual contract date is now July 18. So either if they make it then or not, we're still within those parameters.
We've waited this long, we can wait a
100%.
little bit longer to make it
Yeah, you'll see we put concrete
almost as
down.
perfect as possible.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So I'm real proud of it. We've got a lot of things that are being delivered and installed, so it's really looking looking nice.
Chief, do you want to speak at all on the apparatus? Because it's a little bit different this time than last month. We've actually got, for 41, the engine squad and the ladder. So,
Well, we'll put the ladder in service, ladder 41 when engine 41's out of service. So we've not put the tower in service yet.
okay.
So that's just a reserve piece of equipment that we move over to into that frontline service.
Okay. That's
You
why-
will see the extra runs, we've got staffing levels high enough that we have been actually placing some of our squads in service to run medical rather than running a large piece of fire equipment, some of that medical costs. We're trying to reduce some of the wear and tear on the fleet.
And that's the direction we want to move.
Yes, sir.
Saves wear and tear on the bigger machines.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Parks and Recreation, Mr. David McGowan.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board, thank you. You guys have the parks numbers for the month. 96 help desk tickets for 669 man-hours devoted to those. So our past event was, the block party was May the 11th. Upcoming events, July 4th, that's our Independence Day celebration. Upcoming meetings on June 17th. We've added the beautification at 5 p.m. Parks will be at 6, and then historical preservation at 7. July 4th celebration, gates open at 5:30. Veterans Park, 115 Floyd Mayfield Drive. Zone status will take the stage at 6 o'clock. As of now, we have about 18 food vendors. Zone status plays a little classic rock, country and dance, hits from the 50s to now. Fireworks at dark, approximately 8:45, 9 o'clock. And no personal fireworks are allowed on city property, including sparklers. So we're just trying to get that out of there because a lot of times it's a madhouse trying to track down all of that. Any questions?
David, can we work with Ann and get something out on social media about that as well, just so that the general public, I know with police, fireworks are always a struggle every 4th of July just because of how rampant it is. And Bruce, are the the different fireworks tents, are they posting the dates in their tents as far as when it's illegal to fire?
I really don't know.
Okay, can we get with them and ask them to do that this way at least it's there and no one can sit there and really say it's not. I know
Yeah.
it's a big struggle every year for people.
And I think that was included in the original press release, but we can try to highlight that and push it out a little bit more. Just an FYI, we generally shut down the Greenway parking lot, the main parking lot, a day or so ahead of time, because if we don't, we have no way to police that, and it's just a madhouse over there.
Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you, David. Moving on to the library, Miss Donna Bebout and the amazing library.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Aldermen, good evening. You can see our numbers there. We kind of held steady for the month of May. We will be closed on June the 19th in observance of Juneteenth. Now to get on to the fun stuff, summer reading. Our summer reading began June 1st and it goes through July 27th. We kicked it off really big on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. We had Bruce Amato, the magician, and we had 288 in attendance for just the magician. Our number for the attendance from the 9:30 to 12:30 was a little bit over 600. So we were very, very pleased with the turnout. That was with the rain and with no bounce house and no inflatables. Everyone came and they still had a wonderful time. We had face painting. Of course, the magician was there. We had a lot of coloring and just a lot of fun. The social atmosphere was amazing. So everyone picked up their summer reading bags and started checking out. I can't wait until we can give you our circulation number next month of what all that we checked out, because on that day, and I'm going to say the wrong number, but I want to say we checked out about 500 items. So that's pretty good. And that was in that 4-hour period. If you can look at, oh yes, got them nice and big up there. Check out Glenn and the mermaids. We had Nina and Jewel with us, and everyone loves mermaids. Glenn came in to check out our server, and next thing I know, he's taking off his coat and saying, "Hold this," and I get to take his picture. So we were very excited to have the mermaids. They are beautiful ladies, and children and adults alike love them.
I'm sure everyone loved his shirt too, right?
Pardon?
Everyone loved his shirt too,
Oh,
right?
of course, of course. He was sporting that well, and his hat. And then you see the pirate lady there with the giraffe looking on. This was a little bit of a pre-show before the magicians. The children this year were amazing. They were ready to listen. They were ready to read. It was so much fun. You know, this is my forte. This is how I started life, is teaching preschool, doing story times. And so now that I'm director, I've had to take a little step back. But oh my goodness, when I get up there, it's just so much fun. I don't know who has more fun, myself or the children. So it was great. Come by the library, pick up your summer reading bag, check out books, videos, audios, listen to e-audios, read e-books. Just have a good time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are you going to talk about the international dancing tomorrow?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss
welcome.
Carol. So tomorrow,
I thought you said thank you. I thought you was done.
tomorrow we're very excited to be a part of the International Folk Fest that comes to Tennessee and to Middle Tennessee this time of year. We were proud to have Mexico come to be with us. They will be there tomorrow. There will be 33 dancers. So we did not have a room big enough to hold all the dancers and all the audience, and they like to pull the audience in to dance. So we are actually doing it in the gallery. And the gallery is when you walk into the library, and it's the big hall that leads to the windows. We're moving everything out of the way, and there's going to be chairs for our adults. Kids can plop on the floor, and our dancers can dance their hearts out. It's going to be a great, great event, and it's one that we haven't done in a long time. I think the last time that I had the International Folk Fest was when I was at the Senior Center. So this is exciting for us.
I actually got to see them perform last night.
Did you?
And they're a very, very talented young group of students.
Good. Good. Which group did you see? Was it Mexico?
It was Mexico. They had the different students playing. The trumpeter was amazing, but they were playing violins, guitars, and then they had all the dancing. They were tossing some of the girls into the air.
Oh,
they
wow.
were going around in circles with the girls laying back as the guys were spinning them around. It was absolutely amazing. There were representatives from Murfreesboro, from Smyrna there, Carpe Artista. It was a completely amazing event.
That sounds wonderful. Well, along with that, our wonderful HR director is going to be there tomorrow. And Andrew, tell them what you're going to be doing.
Are you going to be dancing?
Playing little tiny cymbals.
Ooh.
I just found out.
We'll have to get him to dance as well.
Yes.
Hey,
So-
I hear he's
You want
got
to join me, Vice Mayor?
You know, anyway,
that wasn't an answer.
we're on TV.
Still wasn't an answer.
I do invite everyone who gets an opportunity to come over at 10 o'clock tomorrow. It will be great. So, any questions other than those?
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on to the Finance Department. Miss Danielle.
Included in the packet is the financial summary report. The general fund, the revenue is 31 million, expenditures is 36 million, so that's a difference of $4.3 million. The rest of the information are the other funds. Page 2 is your financial summary for the cash statements, or the bank statements, and then you have page 3. This is my first meeting doing this, so if you would like the format changed or it presented in a different format, just let me know, graphs or whatever, try to make it more exciting, especially since I'm following Miss Donna. It's kind of hard unless I'm in a mermaid costume to follow her. Next time. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then moving on to the ever exciting Mr. Danny Campbell with the water treatment plant.
Good evening. No. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board. I know exactly how you feel, Miss Danielle, so kudos to you. It doesn't get any easier, so, because Miss Donna's pretty awesome. Hope you've had an opportunity to review our monthly report for May. A couple things to mention. After the approval of the TOC analyzer that has been ordered, should be shipping this week and next week. The majority of it this week, and then one main component next week. Also, our annual flushing program should be starting. The plan is to start on June 24th, so Monday the 24th, and continue through all the hydrants that need to be flushed.
And what can residents expect to see and experience with their water during that?
Water everywhere. No, just kidding. If that happens, call Deeds. Now, what you could see is you might see some water quality issues of being stirred up from the lines, maybe some dirt, debris in the water. If it doesn't go away within a day or two, please give us a call at the water treatment plant. 615-793-6536, option 2. I knew that question was coming.
And I'm sure, once again, we can get something put out on social media just to kind of alert people when we actually get started.
Yes, sir. And I will have Ann, I send her weekly, or should send her weekly updates, I'll put that on me, about where we're going to be flushing the week before, or the Friday before the Monday starts, or Monday morning for the week.
Okay.
So that everybody's aware of where the flushing is going to be taking place.
And then do you want to walk us through the customer service complaints?
No, thank you. No. We had 3 customer complaints this month. One was for no water. One was for a customer to have well water tested. And the last was for no water pressure on their cold water only. So, yeah. So that's a water treatment plant issue, of course. For that, and I'm being facetious, but that for the no water pressure, they did have work done by a plumber that day. It worked. Plumber came. It didn't work. They were advised to contact the plumber to kind of troubleshoot that issue. For the no water complaint, the customer's meter was actually locked off, so they were advised to contact water billing and try to resolve that issue through water billing. For the customer that asked to have well water tested, I actually called that customer. I did not receive a phone call back. I left a message. In that case, if we don't typically test that well water, I can't tell them, hey, it's okay or it's not okay. So what I I will do is advise them to contact a local laboratory like Pace Laboratory out of Mount Juliet and have them run any tests that they're looking for to have completed.
And the cold water?
What's that?
And the cold water?
Oh, cold water was the plumber. Yeah. So,
Any other questions?
any other questions?
Thank you, Danny.
Me, it wasn't me.
No, I'm looking at it.
Okay, moving on to old business, second reading ordinance 2024-06, an ordinance of the City of Laverne, Tennessee, adopting the annual budget and tax rate for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. We did have a public hearing on this at 6:30, and no one was here to speak. Need a motion to approve or deny.
I make a motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. Alderman Waldron.
No.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
I vote aye. Motion passes. Second reading ordinance 2024-07, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2023-2024 equitable sharing fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Yes.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
I vote aye. Motion passes. Moving on to the consent agenda. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve. I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to new business. First reading ordinance 2024-08, an ordinance to amend Title 20, Chapter 2, Section 20-204-13 of the Laverne Municipal Code regarding park hours. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to first reading ordinance 2024-09, an ordinance to amend the Laverne Municipal Code by deleting Title II, Chapter 3, the Senior Citizens Advisory Committee. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second for discussion.
Second from Vice Mayor No. I'll go ahead and open it up.
You know, I just got to say that I know how this vote's going to go, or I think it is, and I just want to say I'm going to miss all these folks that I've been chairman of for 6 years. I know they're still heavily involved with the senior center now, and they're looking forward to helping 50 forward. So,
Any other discussion on this? Alderman Waldron.
no.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
I vote aye. Motion passes. First reading ordinance 2024-10, an ordinance to amend Title 18, Chapter 4, Section 18-406 of the Laverne Municipal Code regarding Service Connect fees. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. First reading ordinance 2024-11, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2023-2024 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. Number 12, Resolution 2024-15, a resolution of the City of Laverne to appropriate funds to nonprofit organizations for the fiscal year 2024-2025 budget. Need a motion to approve or deny.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. Alderman Waldron.
No.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
I vote aye. Resolution passes. Resolution 2024-16, a resolution to accept Section 2 of the Finch Branch subdivision. This received a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission on March 28th, 2024. I'm sorry, May 28th, 2024. I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Haas. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. Resolution 2024-17, a resolution to name the new Fire Station 41 headquarters in honor of Richard Ricky McCormick. I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Heck yes.
And I vote yes. Motion passes. Number 15, motion to approve an amendment and restated water operation and maintenance agreement with Inframark LLC. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Haas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. Alderman Waldron.
Aye.
Alderwoman Haas.
Aye.
Vice Mayor No.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to appoint or remove board and committee members. First, we've got the Economic Development Advisory Committee. We have a vacancy that's been there for a little bit with the resignation of Floyd Dennis, who moved out of the city. And then we have Eric Tudobaney's term that is expiring. We do have one applicant, which is Tabitha Howard, and Eric does wish to remain on this board. So I would appoint them both back to this board. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. And then last but not least, we've got the Local Emergency Planning Committee. We've got one term vacant, and the staff recommends appointing Danielle Brown to fill the vacated finance position. I will appoint her to that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. Moving on to the to mayor and alderman comments. Alderman Waldron.
Again, check on the elderly, and make sure your pets have ample shade and fresh water. That's it.
Alderwoman Haas.
Everybody stay safe.
Vice Mayor No.
Going to say it, as I've said it before, fireworks are coming. Our police are going to do the best they can do, but we need help from the citizens out there. People are not going to obey the laws. It's a given. So when you start hearing fireworks, if you can pinpoint the location, call the non-emergency number. Keep calling the non-emergency number. That's what they're there for. That's what they get paid for. Help us out, though. Don't just assume that they are going to be there, because if they've got other more important stuff going on. But fireworks is coming. That's it.
Well, with that, fireworks are coming, so be sure to come out to Veterans Memorial Park for our Independence Day celebration with zone status. Should be a lot of fun. I hear that the two chiefs are going to get up and sing the national anthem together for us, so it's going to be wonderful.
The chief financial officer, right?
No, but we are going to have HR. HR will be playing the cymbals behind you. So I wanted to mention, I'm very excited to see that the budget passed. This has got all kinds of new things for the city. You've got a new codes enforcer that would come on. You've got whether it's 3 full-time positions for the or for the police department. We've got community service coordinators. We've got some lieutenant positions with the fire department. Rehabbing one of our parks, Mankin Park, and the walking trail, working on the Blair West extension, and lots of engineering projects, because I know Gary loves all of those. And just, it's going to keep moving the city forward. And so is it a perfect budget that has everything everyone wanted? No. We don't have unlimited funds. So this is doing a great job with what we have, and it keeps the city moving forward. With that, call this meeting adjourned.